The knees are soft, and I've got a little bit of a wider stance. I'm gonna have you inhale through the nose, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. And we're gonna exhale through the mouth. And so we're gonna let out a lot of oxygen, also a lot of heat. So inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. When you do this breath practice, keep going. If you do this breath practice, you might find yourself getting a little lightheaded. Just slow that breath down, bring it back to normal, and then you can come back and join us. You could do this breath practice as you're sitting to make sure that you're safe. Inhale in, exhale down. Inhale in. Three more. On the top of this breath, inhale in and hold it. Hold it as long as you're able to. Keep it in. If you can't hold it anymore, slowly exhale. Keep it as long as you're able. And as you exhale, exhale nice and slow. Nice. We're going to add some movement to that. So now we're going to inhale in as I push one arm out. Exhale as I push the other arm out. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And I've got just a little movement with my body as I'm pushing out to one side to the other. My hips are bending just a bit. My knees are bending nice and soft. And let's go ahead and continue. Inhale. I'm going to speed it up just a bit. If you get dizzy, slow it down. Three more. Inhale in, exhale out. Hold that breath out now. Hold it out. You might feel some tingling in the fingers. You might feel a little lightheaded. Keep that breath out as long as you're able. And take a deep breath in. So when you do this practice, you're moving the body from acidic to alkaline. This is how the body heals. It also moves you from sympathetic to parasympathetic. So this is an awesome practice anytime to bring health to the body. Okay, one more practice.
I have a question on that, Denise.
Yeah.
When you're going this way and that way, are you breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, or just in and out through the nose?
Everything's into the nose, out through the mouth. Into the nose,
okay.
out through the mouth.
Okay.
I know. It's hard because like yoga, everything's through the nose, so.
Okay, and then when you're breathing, when you're going one way, do you switch the direction of the breath, or you just keep going the same way?
So this last move was inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
Okay.
Inhale, exhale. But now we're going to change it. So now we're going to inhale, squat the body down. Exhale, push out. Inhale, exhale. So now I'm going to exhale on my push out, and I'm going to inhale in between. So inhale in, exhale out. All right, let's get going. It's a little bit, because I know we're switching, so it's a little harder, and it's different than yoga. But let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, push to one side. Inhale in, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm gonna speed it up, but do it at a pace that's good for you. Three more. Hold that breath out. Deep breath in. You might feel some tingling in the fingers. You might feel a little lightheaded, just a little shift in the oxygen level there. So that was a practice from Wim Hof, and he actually uses that to increase endurance. And so I did it at the beginning of our session to help increase our endurance for the workout. All right, so let's go ahead and begin our workout. I'm going to start by bringing those arms up and the knees up. So both arms come up, one knee comes up. Both arms, one knee. Both arms, one knee. And let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. We're going to push out across the body. As we do, that same foot's going to go out and then pull it back in. And let's do one side for a count of 10, and then we'll switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do front and back. So I'm going to push out forward. One foot's going to come back, and then I'm going to pull it back together. So it looks like we're just moving those limbs, those arms and legs out, but I'm actually engaging my core. As I pull my energy in, I tuck that core, lift that pelvic floor, use all these core muscles. Let's do one side for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. All right, so we're going to go front and back now. So I'm going to step to the front and then step to the back. And as I step to the front, you can kind of dip down, step to the back, dip down, step to the front, dip down, step to the back, dip down. Really challenging these thighs and our glutes. I'm going to use one side first. Step forward, dip, step back, dip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back, dip down, bring it back to the start. All right, let's do the other side. I'm going to step forward, dip, step back, dip. 2, 3, 4. My hands are just kind of moving in a way that feels comfortable for me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back up. Whew, all right, one last move in this set. And it's gonna be our stepping, jumping jacks. Step and bring it back. Step and bring it back. We'll do 10 to the right, 10 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, take a breath. I didn't mention at the start of the class, but today we will be using our weight. I also have a towel nearby because I'm going to bring us down to the floor today. And if you're on a hard floor, which I'm on a hardwood floor, I have a towel for my knees. So if you want to grab that while we take a breath, or you can stay hydrated by grabbing some liquid. All right, okay, I see everybody coming back, nice. All right, we're gonna do another session without our weight, so it's just gonna be our bodies. And this first move, we're gonna step out to the side, squat down, bring our body back. So it kind of looks like our jumping jack, right? Only we're gonna step, squat down as low as we're able to, and bring it back. If you see me from the side, I step out, my feet are at a 45-degree angle, I squat directly down. I'm not letting the body lean forward. Drop those hips down, open up those legs as wide as you're able to. Bring that body back up. We'll do 10 to the right and 10 to the left. 1, squat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as low as you're able to. 10, keep that body upright and back. Nice, let's do the other side. 1, step out, squat down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squat down. All right, bring those feet back together. Our next move is going to be a chair squat. And so we're going to sit as if we're sitting in a chair and push back up. As you go down, all your weight should be back. Imagine that you're really sitting down, all your weight is in your heels. And so when you push up with those thighs. And let's do 10 chair squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Nice. Our next move is going to still challenge these legs, but we're going to add a balance to it. And so I'm going to put one foot out in front. I'm going to balance on this leg that's out in the front. So choose a leg that feels comfortable. Feel that connection, almost as if you're like a gecko, right? And those feet are sticking to the ground, to the mat. We're going to lean forward, tap the ground, come back up. Lean forward, tap the ground, come back up. So we're really balancing on this one leg as we go forward. As soon as we tap, we come back up. We'll do this for 10. 1, tap, bring it back up. 2, 3, 4. Keep your head up if you're getting down dizzy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do the other side. 1, tap, bring it back up. 2, tap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here, you got it. 10, and back up. Wow, I could really feel that in the glutes and that little joint right there too. Okay, let's spread those legs out. My legs are spread out pretty wide, pointing forward. And so I don't have a 45-degree angle, everything's facing you. I'm gonna bend that knee, and because my foot is pointed forward, that knee bends forward. I'm just gonna bend down, tap it, bring the body up, bend the other side, tap it, bring it up. And so I'm gonna really push with these thighs, but I'm also stretching the inside of the legs here. Let's do this for 10. 1, we'll do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The last one. 10, both sides. And up. All right. Keep those legs apart. Keep them pointed forward. Same move, we're just going down a little deeper. This last time we touched our knees, and go down, touch as far as we were able to. So I'm getting down even deeper, so I'm getting a nice stretch all the way through. You can touch the shin, the ankle, the foot, whatever feels comfortable. Going through, touching the other side. We'll do this for 10. 1, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, nice and strong. Bring that body up. Whew, all right. Take a short breath here. Go ahead and get your weights. Our next set will include our weights. Still standing at this point. Just a few seconds here. All right, find those weights. I've got one weight in each hand. We're going to start off with our weights next to our body. And so my palms are facing my legs. I'm going to squat down. As I do, I bring those weights up to my shoulders. Push up with the legs, bringing the arms up. So as I squat, arms come up, push up towards the ceiling. And then I'm just going to come back down, all the way down. All right, so let's squat and bring those weights up for a count of 10. 1, bring those weights up, push, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Whew, good job. Nice way to use those arms and legs together. Arms are still resting at my side, palms still facing my legs. Let's bring them out like airplanes and back down. And we'll start off simple this time. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. Let's add a variation here. We're gonna go for a count of 8. This time we're gonna flip up, tap them over our heads, bring them back down. And notice there's just a little twist. Right in the beginning, my palms are facing down. I have to twist them so they're pointing up, tap, and I twist so they point down. We'll do this move for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really trying those deltoids on that move, right? Whew, nice. All right. Same move, we're gonna add a variation. I'm gonna go up, tap. I'm gonna let them fall straight in front of us. So let me go sideways so you can see this. My hands are still twisting, halfway up. I go tap, and then I let them go down. And I'm letting them go down super slow, really challenging those arms to hold onto those weights. Let's do this move for a count of 6. 1, slow it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, nice and strong. Let it go down super slow. Nice, good job. Still have my weights hanging at my side, hands still pointed towards each other. I'm gonna step forward in a high lunge, almost like a high runner's lunge. So if you see me from the side, he's gonna step forward. Weights are still hanging at my side here. So I step forward here. From here, I'm gonna pull those weights up, push them towards you, drop them down, pull up, push, and go down. So if you see me from the side, I pull up, push out, drop them down. Pull up, push out, drop them down. All right, let's do each side for a count of 10. So choose the side that feels comfortable. Let's pull up. 1, push out. 2, push out. 3, push out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you might feel it's not just the arms we're working, right? I can really feel my legs challenging as they hold my body up. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lots of energy and down. All right, bring those legs together. Whew. All right, that was good. All right, I'm staying to this theme. My hands are still hanging next to my side, palms facing each other. I'm gonna soften my legs just a bit. I'm gonna lean forward. So I'm kind of leaning forward, but I'm not letting the back round. I'm still keeping my back nice and straight. And I'm gonna pull at my elbows and bring those arms up. Bring those elbows in, push down. Pull at the elbows, open up, close up, push down. Let's do this for a count of 10. 1, push down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pushing and pulling. 7, 8, push. 9, push. 10, push and back up. All right, nice. Okay, we got a couple more moves with these weights. Since we're working with our arms out straight and body is nice and relaxed, leaning forward, we're gonna do our deadlift. And so you can leave your weights pointing towards each other. or you can point them back towards you, however it feels comfortable. If we had a dumb bar, if we're using a bar, our hands would be pointing this way. So if you want to practice with your palms facing the thighs, you can do that. All right, so let that weight go down as far as you can. We're not going to use our legs. We're going to use these glutes. We are using our legs, the back right here. We're not going to use the front of our legs. I'm going to bring that body up. Then come back down. Let's do 10. 1, 2, tuck those glutes. 3, 4, tuck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up. Nice. Let's go back down. Same motion with the body, only the arms are going to stay out, right? We're still using our glutes, still using our back hamstrings. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up. All right, go ahead and set those weights down, take a breath. We still have one more set with those weights while we're standing, so keep them nearby, but go ahead and take a breather, catch your breath, grab some hydration. I did a recipe for the chakra class using cherry juice. And so I've never bought cherry juice for myself, but it's actually really tasty. All right, let's go ahead and find those weights. Okay, these are our power moves. These are when we're doing our wood chops, our lawn mowers, all those little power moves that we do. Strengthening the arms, the shoulders, the core. And so go ahead and find a comfortable stance. My legs are a little wide because I feel more stable this way. Both hands are on one hip. I'm going to open up one arm and pull it back down. This is our wood chop. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, right down the middle. When you go up, I want you to go all the way up. Drop those arms so that you're tapping the back shoulder blades. That way you get your triceps involved. Bringing it back down and down to the center. We'll do this for 10. 1, drop it and up. 2, drop it. 3, 4, 5. Remember to use weights that are appropriate for you. If you need to use one or none, that's okay. 8, 9, last one, nice and strong. 10, all the way down. All right, we've got our weights together. Let's put them on one hip. We'll do our wood chops. This time the wood chop is going to go across the body with both hands and down. Visualize you've got that axe in your hands. And let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, lots of energy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way across. Let's switch hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice, all right. Hopefully those breath exercises at the beginning gave you some endurance that you're feeling really powerful through this session. All right, I'm gonna visualize that, this is like our lawnmowers. So I've got one weight in my right hand, one in my left hand. One hand's resting on my leg. I'm gonna reach down as far as my knee and visualize that I'm pull starting all the way up to the top. And then I'm gonna pull back down to my knee. Pull up, pull down. And so almost like the wood chop is just going a little deeper. And so you got a little motion with the thighs and the hips here. And let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back down. Nice. Let's switch sides. 10 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back down. Nice. Keep that wide stance. Very similar move. Only we're going to go down a little bit further. How far can you go? Go to a depth that feels comfortable for you. As long as you're going a little bit further than you were before. Maybe you're going to your shin. Maybe you're going to the ankle. Maybe you're going all the way down to that foot. Pulling all the way up. All the way back down. All the way up. Getting a really deep stretch in that hip and that glute. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way up. All right, good job. Nice. Okay. We're not done here yet. You guys have got this. Okay. I'm standing up nice and strong. I'm tucking my tailbone underneath, tucking my ab in, trying to touch my belly button to my spine. So my body is nice and strong. Arms are next to me. I'm going to punch out, pull it back. As I pull back, the other arm comes out. So I'm going to punch and pull, punch and pull. And we'll do this for 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. Nice. Okay, I told you this was our power set. Okay, we're gonna open up, close it up, open up, close it up. So we were doing some when we were opening it up. This is a little bit faster. So now we're actually building that heartbeat up a little bit. Arms are parallel with the ground, almost as if we were doing our strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back and relax. Whew. Okay, one more move. We're going to punch up, punch up, punch up, punch up. All right, let's do this for 10. And 10 is going to include both the right and the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and strong. All right, set those weights down, take the breath. Whew, great job. Good way to power through. Whew. Okay, our next set's going to move down to the ground. So I have a towel nearby just to help add some cushion for me. We'll be on our back and we'll be on our knees. We will be using our weights, so keep your weights nearby, but go ahead and take a breath. And if you need to stay hydrated, go ahead and get some water or juice. I'm gonna move this camera down. Whew, maybe I'll go on this side. I'm trying to see which way you guys see me better. All right, so I know some of you, if your camera's stationary, it's hard for you to see me when I'm lying down, so I'll try to be pretty explicit with my description on what we're doing so that you can hear me. But we're gonna start lying on our back, so go ahead and lie back. And my knees are bent, my feet are flat on the ground. And I leave my feet flat on the ground so that I can tilt my hips. We usually have that little gap in that lower back. We're gonna try to flatten that and push that against the mat. My hands are gonna be flat on the ground here. I'm gonna straighten one leg and we're just gonna start nice and easy with some leg lifts. And so I'm gonna lift one leg up for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop that leg all the way down, and then you can bend that knee. Let's straighten the opposite leg. Let's lift that one up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop that leg all the way down and then bend both knees. So both my knees are bent, my feet are flat on the ground. I'm gonna raise my knee up now and I'm gonna push. So I'm flexing my toe and I'm gonna push out. Bend that knee, push out, bend that knee, push out. So it's kind of a different motion. You're using different muscles as you push. And let's push up for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and drop that leg. Let's bring that opposite knee up. Flex that toe so that toe is pointing back towards you. And we're going to push up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop that foot down. Both feet are on the ground. Both knees are bent. I'm going to widen that stance just a little bit. If I were to be on a mat, my feet are almost at the edge of the mat. Hands are still flat on the ground. I'm going to push against this earth with everything. So I'm pushing with my hips, pushing with my hands, my head, my spine, the soles of my feet, as if I'm trying to push the earth away from me. So push, push into the earth, almost as if every muscle is tense and tight. Push, 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 and release. Let's do that again. Push against the earth. Sometimes we don't know what it's like to feel tense. This is what our body feels like when it's tense. Try to push that earth away. Even with the head, the spine, the shoulder blades, the back of the arms, everything's pushing against the bottom of the floor. And release. Nice. This time we're going to push against our feet, but we're going to lift those hips up. So push with your feet, lifting those hips up. This is a bridge, lifting as high as you're able to. You should feel a stretch across the thighs. Push a little higher. Feel your feet flat on the ground. And let's lower. And as you lower, lower super slow, as if you could go down each vertebra at a time, one at a time. You might feel a little pop. Remember to tilt that hip so the lower back touches. And let's push up again. Push up into that bridge. Push those hips a little higher. Push up just a bit higher. And let's lower. You might feel this in your glutes, the back hamstrings. Okay, one last time. Let's push those hips up, going up into our bridge. We're going to do some work in this position. So holding that bridge, you may need to adjust the body. Let's lift one leg up. So I'm lifting one leg off the ground. I'm still in my bridge position. Let's lift a little higher. That one leg that's holding you up is really challenging these muscles right now. And let's go ahead, lower that hip down, lower that leg down. Nice. Let's do the other side. So we're going to lift those hips up. Once we're as high as we can go, lift that opposite leg up towards the ceiling, as high as you're able. And go ahead and lower the hip back down and lower that foot. Nice. Go ahead and bring those knees in. Give yourself a hug. I'm going to drop one knee down. I'm going to put the opposite ankle across that knee. So this is our figure 4 position. So one leg is bent. I've got my ankle resting on the knee. The leg that is touching the ground, I'm going to raise up towards the ceiling. All right. I can reach through, grab my figure 4. This is a nice stretch for that back hamstring that we've been working today. And lower that leg that's up, lower it down so the foot touches the ground, but keep that ankle on the knee. Rest your hands. I'm going to let my legs drop to the right in that figure 4 position. And go ahead and bring those legs up. Let's drop to the opposite side. Still in that figure 4 position. All right, bring those knees back up. Let's uncross. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to put the opposite ankle on the opposite leg. I'm going to raise that leg up towards the ceiling, reach through, do a nice figure 4 stretch here. And I hold this just for a bit because this is such a nice stretch for opening the hips. And let's drop that leg down. And we're going to let the legs twist to the right. My knees are dropping to the right. Bring them up, then drop to the left. And bring those knees up. Go ahead and uncross. All right. So we're done on our backs. We're going to move over to all fours. So I'm going to roll over, and as I do so, I'm going to bring my towel so I can put it under my knees. If you don't have a towel, you can always use if you have a mat to roll up. I'm going to come up to all fours. Hands are nice and spread out. Body's nice and straight. Tuck that tummy in. Don't let the back round though, and don't let the back drop down. Nice and straight here. All right. So we're going to do our leg lifts. Let me move up so you can see me. One leg's going to go straight. It's going to lift up and back down. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Leave that leg. We're gonna use this leg again. I'm gonna pull it out and pull it back. Pull it out and pull it back. All right, so we're really challenging the hip here. My hands are still straight. I'm just gonna pull as far as I can. Maybe you're only going a couple feet or a foot. That's okay. We'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. That leg is still straight. I'm gonna work this leg, all the moves. So we're really gonna fatigue it. And then we're gonna switch. So now I'm gonna do it like my mountain climber. I'm gonna take that leg. So I have my left leg extended. I'm gonna bring that knee up, touch my left elbow, and bring it back. And I'm gonna stretch back as far as I can. I'm gonna bring it up and tap, and bring it back. And we'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. All right, let's do the other side. I'm going to turn because I have a wall next to me, and I'll hit the wall if I don't turn. All right, so now we're going to straighten out that opposite leg. And remember, our first move was leg lifts. Let's lift up for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. We're going to open it up, tap it out, bring it back. Let's do this for a count of 10. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice. Last move in this position is our mountain climbers. I'm going to bring that knee up, tap the elbow, bring it back. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. And then go ahead and put those knees back together. If child pose is comfortable for you, just go ahead and go into just a brief child pose. Whew. Just to stretch those glutes out and bring that body back up. All right, so I'm on all fours. Hands are still nice and wide underneath my shoulders. I'm going to tuck my toes and let's push up into a plank position. So if you need to adjust your hands, you can adjust the body. Just going to push up into a plank. Let's hold this for a count of 10. 1, 2. If you need to go to your knees, that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop those knees down. Whew. All right, good job. All right, so I promised you some weight work. Let's go ahead and move to a seated position. So I'm seated facing you, legs are out in front of me. And go ahead and pull those weights up close to you. Whew. All right. I've got my weights in front of me. I'm going to hold them close to my chest. I'm just going to lean back as far as I'm able to and pull my body back up. It looks really subtle. I'm barely pulling back, just enough that I feel these glutes tighten and I bring my body back up. All right, don't push it too hard. We haven't done a lot of work in this area. Let's do 10. 1, bring it back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back up. Nice. All right. You can go ahead and fold your legs, or you can leave them out however it's comfortable. We're going to bring those weights up over our head and drop them down. and raise them back up all the way down, tap our knees, bring it up, all the way back down. So when we're standing, our body, our thighs take a lot of this weight. We move to a sitting position, our core has to do a lot more of this exercise. So that's why we're doing this from seated. Let's do this for 10. 1, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. All right. I'm going to turn and face you. I've got one weight in each hand. I'm going to lean over, push across my body, come back, tap the ground. Lean over, tap the ground. All right, let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop it down. All right, go ahead and set those weights aside. Those moves are similar moves to what we've done standing, but something about sitting just shifts how our body works. And so let's go ahead and stretch our body out before we end this session. And so I'm going to go ahead and put both my legs out, lift my rib cage up off my hips, up towards the ceiling, and lean forward. And each of us are different. Our bodies are each unique. And so maybe you're touching your knees, maybe you're touching your shins, maybe you're going way past your bellies, touching your legs. However it feels comfortable for you. Bring those arms back up, lift up a little bit higher, and let's go down again. And bring that body up. Let's open those legs up. We did a lot of work with our legs today, so we want to make sure we stretch them out. Bring our arms up, lifting that rib cage up. Let's go down the center. So my legs are apart and going down the center, but watch those feet. Sometimes they like to move around or they get soft. Point them towards you as you go down the center. And go ahead and bring the body up. We'll do that one more time. Lifting up, lift that rib cage up off the hips and all the way back down. Look at those feet. Make sure they're staying upright. Make sure you're flexed. And bring your body up. Let's go over each leg. So I'm going to lift up. I'm going to go over one leg. And bring my body up. Let's go over the other leg. And bring your body up. Let's bring the soles of the feet together into our butterfly position. You've got a couple options here. Some people like to hold onto their ankles and push down. I like to go underneath and bring my body down, however it feels comfortable, but the goal is to open up these legs in a relaxed state. You don't want to be pulling yourself because then your muscles get tense. Relax those muscles into this stretch, opening up the inside thigh. Make sure your back is straight. We don't want to round the back. That's going to put some tension across the back. We want to relax the back. And bring your body up. Let's push those legs together. And with my legs together, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look to one side. So one hand drops behind and I look behind me. And we'll come back forward. Let's do the other side. And come back forward. Nice. So let's do our sides and our arms. So you can let your legs out or you can cross them however it feels comfortable. I can see my feet in the picture though, so I'm going to widen mine. I'm going to put one hand down. I'm going to stretch as far as I can. And so as I do this, I'm still pushing my hip in that opposite direction. So I get a nice stretch down the side of my body. Now in this position, try to open up that chest, open up that arm, pull it back. And I'm gonna drop those hands down across the ground, touching your feet. Let's go up to the other side. Nice stretch. Again, push that hip in the opposite direction. And now open up that arm. And let's do this side too. So let's drop down, touch my toes, bring those hands all the way across. And I'm gonna put both hands behind me. So my hands are behind me, my fingers are pointed back. So my elbows are pointed back, the inside of the arm is pointed forward. Just nice and comfortable. I'm gonna pull my shoulders back as if I'm trying to touch my shoulder blades, opening up my chest and let my head drop back. And go ahead and pull that body back in.